Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Well, as you can see from the start, this video is going to be a little different. I just got back from grocery shopping. Where's my blended in with the black cloth there. Got my flip phone here, and it's currently 9:58 p.m. So I think I got at the grocery store maybe about 9:15. Not many people. And sort of to my surprise, a lot of empty shelves. Didn't watch the news today, didn't watch TV today, and sort of out of it and didn't pay any attention. But I needed milk. I went to make some coffee yesterday and realized that the milk had turned sour, so that was pretty much my top priority is milk. So already getting off on a tangent, what I thought I'd do was just go through the groceries that I purchased and also some thoughts concerning what I saw at the grocery store. And yeah, so I was going to title this Toilet Paper and Brussels sprouts, but I bought my toilet paper, I don't know, 4 days ago now, I think. I bought 2 of those big 20 roll bags from Scott's. They come in these individual. So I don't even know if I'll add ASMR to this or not, but yeah, so I go to the grocery store, and they had plenty of milk. There's no eggs, plenty of cheese, butter, margarine. I think all the fresh juices were gone, but they had plenty of frozen orange juice. Got a couple of containers of orange juice. I didn't want to overload the bags that I have. We used to have plastic. I'm going to go off on another tangent here. We used to have paper bags, and then paper bags were bad for the environment, so we went to plastic. So then they had a referendum last year, I think, and they went from banning plastic to back to paper bags. They do have, people do get those reusable carry bags for groceries. So I do use those, but a lot of times I forget to bring them. So yeah, we're back to paper bags. So I go into the produce department, and it's pretty much not cleaned out, but a lot of empty places, like all the tomatoes are gone. There's some organic stuff. Iceberg lettuce, plenty of iceberg lettuce. I think there were, maybe not, no cucumbers, maybe no radishes. I had bought some radishes a couple of days ago just because I wanted them, not for any panic, because I was in a panic mode or anything. It's not like there aren't groceries. There are plenty of groceries. Yeah, so maybe apples, fruits, and Brussels sprouts. Plenty of Brussels sprouts. So it's good to know, even in times of uncertainty, people still will not eat their Brussels sprouts. Was it George Bush Sr. that said he didn't like Brussels sprouts? And then a lot of farmers were upset because he had said that. I think it was Brussels sprouts. I don't think it was cauliflower or broccoli or something like that. But yeah, for those of you in Europe, I don't know if do you guys buy gallons of milk? We tend to buy gallons of milk. We like to drink milk. Although I think there's been a campaign against, dairy and milk. All my groceries all totaled came to, let's see what we have here. $138.57. In dairy, if I can find dairy, a gallon of milk goes for $2.99. So this is what we like to get for milk for breakfast in the morning on our cereal. There were no eggs. The eggs were all gone. I did buy eggs the other day for just like, a dozen eggs. I didn't buy enough for months. Now today's a Monday, so a lot of people had the weekend to contemplate. They would have shopped if they had the weekend, right? So, so Monday. I bet you it was really busy down there. Like, what happens before a snowstorm here in New England? People clean out the grocery stores. Did I mention the bread was all gone? Yeah, no bread. All the, the processed bread, if you want to call it that. Even in the bakery department, all the fresh bread was gone. But they did have, I was thinking this is probably a good way of figuring out what consumers don't like for certain products. And I wanted to get some Thomas's English muffins, and they were out, except for blueberry English muffins, which I don't know why people wouldn't like Thomas's blueberry English muffins. I don't think I've ever had them, but sounds like a good combination for an English muffin. There was Thomas's English muffins. The blueberries were still on the shelf. I think there was like 6 packs. So that's Thomas's. So just a heads up to Thomas's. People aren't thinking of blueberry muffins, I guess. Even when it's the last resort. It smells good though. Yeah, a lot of the all the berries, like the fruits of the berries, were all gone. The tomatoes, I got an organic tomato, which you usually have to pay more for. So as far as fresh produce, there were plenty of bananas, oddly enough. Could have been, the timing of the delivery trucks. I've got an iceberg lettuce, and I had to go for these organic tomatoes, although I do have some tomatoes that I purchased from the other day, grape tomatoes. Sort of got into the habit of getting the grape tomatoes. As far as produce prices, let's see what we have here. Iceberg lettuce is $2.99 a pound, and this is pretty much a pound. No, it's $1.48. How does this go? $1.48 at $2.99/$2.90 a pound. But then they charge $1.99. I don't think I actually read these receipts that often. The Brussels sprouts were $4.43, and the bananas are $9.98. Now, I got a banana story here because I did have a banana plant, and we're growing some banana plants for a while, trying to see if I can get a banana plant to fruit here, and I got close. I had bananas on a banana plant here in New England, but the stalk that was holding the bananas was kind of fragile, and they tend to support them also when they grow these commercially. But it broke off before the bananas were able to ripen. But what I wanted to mention is that these bananas, as you know them, are about to go extinct. There is a virus. All these bananas are genetically identical. There's a little, what they call a little plant or pup that comes off the main ribosome or the rootstock of the banana. And they just break that off and make other bananas, and they're all identical. This banana here is not the banana. This banana is not your grandmother's banana. There was another variety that tasted better than this variety that used to be the banana that everyone was eating. Just like this banana is the same banana in every grocery store. And that was hit by a virus. So right now, they're trying to genetically come up with a banana. I guess they're not inventing one. They're trying to speed up the process of producing a banana that is resistant to this new virus. And how it will taste remains to be seen. But evidently this banana here that is popular by everybody's, that everyone is used to and is used to the flavor, there used to be another banana that tasted a lot better than this banana and is no more, or is no longer commercially viable. So just an interesting point there. And it's amazing that bananas, this banana was like 90, how much did I pay for these bananas? Produce. Bananas, 98 cents. What else can you get for 98 cents like this? It's crazy. I didn't realize I was watching a YouTube video. There's a whole documentary on bananas. Bananas have caused wars and formed countries from the wars fighting over the big commercial growers of bananas. It's a pretty intriguing story about the history of bananas, which I need to probably read up on. So I just happened across this video and it was very interesting. Oh, so another interesting observation is I've got the lettuce here. Iceberg lettuce is $1.99. I'm looking for the organic grape tomatoes under produce, and they're not listed. And I'm looking and I don't see it on here. And I just realized I went through the quick checkout, which they had the quick checkout. They installed it years ago. It didn't work out. I think they were losing a lot of money from people not scanning things. And, they still have to man that area with someone, but the person isn't always there. And so they took them out. Then recently they reinstalled the scanners. And today I noticed they put up this huge flat panel TV at an angle where you can see it. I think it's supposed to be like an intimidation factor or something. And that's another thing I just thought of is now, without your permission, we seem to have all accepted the fact that our faces are being scanned and that image is being stored without your permission. You didn't give consent or permission. I noticed that's a feature at Home Depot now too. So, yeah, I just read it. I go off on another tangent here. I just saw an article or a story that someone hacked into a database of fingerprints. And I said, well, can people start making latex copies of fingerprints and start putting you at crimes scenes with your fingerprints? I mean, that's one thought that came to my mind. So yeah, I was using the self-checkout, and it said that there was a problem, remove item from bag or remove item, and I'm like, I scanned it, I put it in the bag, it took it, and then when I walked away, there was a problem. So the cashier came over, she overrode whatever error was going on. I walked away. I was like a couple of feet away from the scale and the scanner, and it had a blip again with some error, and she had to override it. And then the guy next to me, the same thing was happening to them. So this technology is not perfect, and there's a lot of problems. So evidently, I might have got these tomatoes without paying for them inadvertently, I might say, because it's not under produce. I do not see that. Yeah, so that's what happens when you're trying to do things correctly. Can you imagine when you're purposefully trying to get through the self-checkout without paying for stuff? All right, and the bags of sugar, which it escapes me right now. What are those 5-pound bags of sugar? I know even like the large ones, like I think they're maybe 10-pound bags of sugar. They were all gone. They just had these boxes of sugar, which I was getting not for myself, but I have a beehive, and the bees need to be helped because there's a problem with varroa, a thing called varroa mites, and also bees can starve to death. There's a little time frame between your bees can like survive all winter long, but if they don't have enough honey stores, they can become active in the spring when it warms up, and there's not enough nectar to sustain the hive, and they can starve to death. So beekeepers tend to feed either a sugar water or sugar patties to their bees. So I picked up these things of sugar because I was thinking of the sugar solution. I think Friday's supposed to be around 70 degrees this Friday, so I might get into the hive, start feeding them some sugar water. I haven't had some pudding in a while, so I picked up some pudding. The sugar, what does the sugar go for? Let's see here. Where is the sugar? It should be under groceries, right? Sugar. 2 quantities sugar was $4.98. The pudding, I got 2 of each here. Why does it say something about Jell-O? Did I get a Jell-O by accident? Because one actually says, oh no. Yeah, one says I got a Jell-O here somewhere. I'm not sure what that is. So the pudding was $1.29. So chocolate fudge and Jell-O chocolate. This says butterscotch. Did I buy? I didn't think there was such a thing. Is this butterscotch? Jell-O? $2.58. I guess it is pudding, but it just says butterscotch. They don't follow it up with the word pudding. I guess this doesn't either. So yeah, so this is not Jell-O. This is Jell-O brand, but it's pudding. Scared me for a minute there. Okay, and yeah, no potatoes in the produce section. So there was plenty of like scallop potatoes, and these potatoes which have a long shelf life. So plenty of instant mashed potatoes. Plenty of ice cream in the ice cream department. Like I said, the fresh fruits were gone, and also all the frozen fruit was gone. That freezer was empty, but I felt like getting some vanilla. I usually get the chocolate, strawberry, and vanilla, but I just went for French vanilla, and I'm going to put Hershey's chocolate on it. And that was, let's see what we have here. The Idaho potatoes were $3.99. Hershey's chocolate was $2.99. The two things of sugar, did I mention that? It was $4.98. Have to have my Tabasco, although I think I have Tabasco. The Tabasco was $4.99, and I got some cans of chili. They were cans of chili. Oh, by the way, I don't know why. Did I mention the meat department was cleaned out? There were like maybe a couple of roasts, like maybe a pork roast or something like that, but I didn't look at them. Needless to say that probably, maybe the expiration date was up or something like that. I didn't take a closer look, but there was no chicken, no fresh chicken whatsoever, no fresh meats, no hamburgers. The meat aisle was empty for all practical purposes. But the reason I bring that up is I was thinking of hamburger. When I went into the aisle that has the spaghetti and the tomato sauce, all the pastas were gone. No pastas. I didn't check. Usually the egg noodles are on the other side maybe. I don't know about egg noodles, but all the pastas. There's no spaghetti, no elbow macaronis, no tortellinis or whatever, nothing. That was all gone. And no tomato sauces. All the tomato sauces were gone, which was kind of surprising and a little unnerving, I think, when I saw that. Well, maybe reality sinking in. So the chili here, quantity 2, $4.98, and the ice cream. The ice cream, Breyers ice cream, is $4.99, and the Tabasco, did I mention $4.99, I think, and then this I already mentioned was $2.99. Yep. So I haven't eaten all day either, so I might have a combination of different things. Might have a chili. All right, the next things I purchased, I don't think I needed, but I bought. They didn't have the store brand butter. They had the Land O'Lakes. I bought the butter, and the butter is $4.99. So that has 4 sticks of butter. I was going to do a video on this. I still might be able to. Let me just show you what I purchased here. I love this. This is, they started carrying these pre-sliced pepperoni, which is just disgusting. This is like the best. There's probably other ones out there, but like if you went to a specialized butcher store or something like that. But this is, I think it's pronounced Margheriti. And this is what I usually buy. And this stick here is $3.92. I bought 2 of them. Surprisingly, this is like the cabinet that's opposite the deli department. And I usually find out that if there's something that I like, everyone likes it, and they run out of it all the time. So I was surprised when I saw these in the cabinet. So, and my dad used to love this Parmigiano Reggiano cheese, and the reason I was bringing this up is, my father was a World War II generation, so when I was a kid, we always watched all the World War II movies, the John Wayne movies, and just a lot of war movies. And they always had scenes where they had the rebels or the partisans behind enemy lines with the Americans, paratroopers, or they're hiding the American soldiers, something like that. And they're always in a barn. There's always some scene where they're in a barn or a destroyed building, and there's a some wooden chairs that they pull up with some old table or butcher block, and they always like cut off a big hunk of salami or cheese and break off a piece of bread, real rustic, and are just eating, these wedges of cold cut, whatever it is, and cheese and bread. And I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but I always love just sitting down, having some bread, and just with a knife, getting big wedges of pepperoni and cheese and eating with just bread, without any butter on or anything like that. But yeah, so these are $3.92 a piece, and this cheese here, well, my stomach is growling because I haven't eaten all day. The cheese, refrigeration. Don't they have the deli department or produce department or something? Well, I think the price is on this anyways. This is expensive. This is $8.41. $8.41. So I might have two. I haven't had this cheese for a while, but I do love. It's very salty, so I really do like this cheese. And of course, pepperoni. If you want some pepperoni in the morning, fried pepperoni with eggs, that's another option. And I picked up some shampoo. I went with this Head and Shoulders stuff and gave it a try. Shampoo. How much is the shampoo? General merchandise. I mentioned I got Q-tips. I need to get some Q-tips too. So the Q-tips I got two. Those were $6.98, and the shampoo was $12. So that's for two. So $6 a piece for the shampoo. And I have the store brand Q-tips I purchased. Oh, and $17.99 for the maple syrup. Maple syrup, very expensive. Real maple syrup. This here is 32 ounces. Okay, last, I've got some Philadelphia brand cream cheese. I still have a couple of bagels in the fridge. Philadelphia brand cream cheese was $3.79. This is with the chives in it. There was plenty of bacon. I got bacon. And the bacon is $7.99. Wow, bacon has really gone up. $7.99. Another video I was thinking of doing a video on is stuffed clams, but I might have these tonight along with a bowl of chili. Just a lot of different things because I'm so hungry. So these are stuffed clams, which I usually drench in Tabasco sauce. And they're usually mostly breadcrumbs and not a lot of clams, but maybe if I made my own, I could make them better. But I still like them. And the clams, under seafood, they were, for the two, was $11.98. And here are the frozen orange juice that I purchased. And the orange juice is, how much is the orange juice? It's not under refrigerated. 2 quantity, 100%. Oh yeah, the $4.58. And there was plenty of candy. Also plenty of, I don't know what you want to call them, condiments or whatever. If you went like the pickle aisle, plenty of, jars of pickles and, oil. Maybe I didn't check the oils in the vinegars and the salad dressings, but surprisingly there was a lot of candy. There was no, it wasn't a run on candy, but I sort of had an urge to buy some Almond Joy candy bars. So the Almond Joy, what does that come under? Almond Joy candy, probably under grocery. And Almond Joy was $4.49. So another quick thought I had, I was just thinking about this. All those anti-vaccine people. I wonder how many of those people are clamoring for the government to hurry up and come up with a vaccine for this coronavirus, or how many of them will refuse to get the coronavirus vaccine. That was just a quick thought I had. And another thought was that I wonder if there's going to be a run on vegetable seeds. People might be doing a lot of gardening this summer. Yeah. And, you have people, quick thought is people probably get some negative comments about this who want to be vegetarians. I was wondering how many vegetarians actually do gardening, because they'd quickly find out that putting a lot of effort into a garden and then have squirrels, chipmunks, raccoons, groundhogs, birds destroy everything that you've worked on, can be really frustrating, and it's a lot of work. And although the produce department wasn't completely sold out, it's a lot more difficult to get your calories from eating vegetables than it is having some meat. And if there aren't any vegetables and you're a vegetarian, you might quickly find that you're not going to turn down a non-vegetarian product, because if there's no other option. I didn't go down and take a look at the pet food aisle, see what was going on there. But yeah, those are my thoughts and my experience today going grocery shopping after 9 o'clock p.m. So the store had the whole day to be cleaned out. And those were my observations, and this is what I purchased. So I'm going to sit down and have some Brussels sprouts, some stuffed clams, maybe a glass of orange juice, and a bowl of chili. And for dessert, I'll have a couple of Almond Joy bars. So thanks everyone for stopping by. I can't imagine the response I'll get to this video if I end up posting it. I'm sure it doesn't qualify for ASMR. It's just sort of a story and my observations about this whole thing with the shopping and coronavirus. So thanks again, everyone, for your continued support. And I hope this, is not disliked by too many people. I just thought it was an idea for a video. So thanks again, everyone. Thank you for your comments. Oh, and thank you for helping me get over 800K subscribers. And thanks for your continued support. Thanks to all my PayPal contributors. Thank you for using the Amazon links in the description. And until next video, everyone, thanks for watching. And wash your hands, I guess, is my public service announcement. And yeah, stay healthy. Thanks, everyone. Bye.